Time to bring in CTV's chief political correspondent, Vassy Kapelos. Okay, Vassy, let's pick up on what Abigail just said. This is definitely a politically perilous moment for the government if the opposition votes down the budget. Could the country be headed for an election? And who wants to be the one to pull the plug?
Well, you framed it perfectly. Yes, the country could be headed for an election. If you look at it from a technical perspective, certainly in a minority government situation with a budget that doesn't garner enough opposition support, the government could be voted down and we could be headed for an election. The second half of that question is kind of will it, right? And to your point, who wants to be seen to force one? Because Canadians might not have a huge appetite for one given everything we've gone through and the fact that we just had one 6 months ago. So you see tons of pre-positioning from both the government and the opposition saying, if we have a Christmas election, pardon me, it's your fault, no, it's your fault, no, it's your fault. That is emblematic of the fact that they don't want to be seen to be pushing for an election, but very much also emblematic of the fact that there could be one, Sandy.
Okay, I know also, Vassy, that you've been working the phones. How are the politics of this budget playing out behind the scenes? Smooth sailing or not?
Well, I got to tell you, Sandy, they are playing out in a huge way. I was having multiple conversations this weekend with people telling me that the budget was still being worked on. I know that doesn't sound like a big deal, but I've covered, I think this would be my 12th federal budget, 13th maybe. I've never seen one that isn't done and booked 2 weeks out and sent to the translator. So the fact that it was still being worked on because there were negotiations going on, in particular with the NDP, is very interesting, and we could see that materialize in a number of different ways, including fewer cuts than were promised, Sandy.
Okay, Vassy, thank you as always.